Hello, Sorry Door. Today, Wednesday, the 12th. Day 12 of the 31 challenge for Marion Smith. And I'm pleased to do it. I'm going to show you something different tonight. I had intentions of doing the altered tin can. This one's an old Sucrets and it's smooth. It has no embossing. I found one of my little folk art angels that I had made out of sculpted clay quite a while ago. Baked it, put some antiquing gel on it, and really want to do an angel shrine. I love my angels. Tonight instead, fingers crossed, this is like my third take to try to get this technique down, and I'm having a heck of a time. And I'm glad it's recorded and not live. If I were trying to do this on live stream and I kept messing up the way I have been, I would probably just thrown in the towel and say I give up. But in any case, this is a Michael's canvas bag that my sisters and I, Joanne, she's been staying with me for quite a while. She was a sick little girl, and I would inspire her with different little art projects. And this was shown to me in June by another girl. And it was sounding so easy. She did a workshop. I wasn't in it, but she said, I can explain how to do it, Dar. You'll do it, no problem. But tonight, I'm having a problem. See the white lines in here? That's what you're going for. You're going to get yourself the cheaper, the better. This is organza material. You don't want to buy organza material because it's dense. It's just not an open weave enough. It has some weave that it just seems to be too tight. This mermaid came out pretty good on this canvas, so I tried the paper first and the paper wasn't working. I said you better go back the material to the fabric. So this is what I did. I wasn't able to do the altered tin can because I had to be at Michael's tonight from 3 to 8 o'clock. We had a crop, and since I'm one of the instructors there, I had to be there. This is simply an embroidering hoop. It can be metal, plastic, any shape. I use the Royal Coat decoupage in the sepia color just for the contrast for the recording, but I use the plain white most of the time. So this is what I also have, and this is inspired by Donna Downey. Here's her name, Donna Downey. She's at typepad.com, and I'm inspired by her. She has fabric art right now, scrapbooking with fabrics, and if you go to her typepad blog, she says she has random blathering. Well, blathering sounds like a fun thing to me. I don't know. It's that kind of Irish. You can kiss the Blarney Stone and you can just blather, blather, blather. I like that. So go check her out. Check out her art if you don't already know her. And if you haven't seen it, Marion Smith has been doing her canvas bags lately and some of her other fabric projects. So that's inspired by Donna Downey and Marion Smith, of course. She inspires all of us. And she's, to mention her again right now, after seeing her line, her product, I'm not going to get anything done. I'm just going to stand here and go on and on and on about that product. Her product line is to die for. The lucky person that wins that. Oh my God. Anyway, what I have here is, it appears to be already gesso primed canvas. It's very stiff. It's stiff. So I thought it would be really nice to use as a small chunky book that I want to sew. I have the sewing machine close by. I'll just run a thread, maybe some more pages of this, and do some painting and mixed media on it. So we're going to give it a try one more time. You can see that this decoupage, the second coat, is not completely dry. So when I take my plastic card, which you can use any plastic card, to push the paint on it, you want to get it on a nice flat surface. You want to hold it nice and tight. You can pin it on, but I'm going to try to get it down real quick like this. I have run a couple dry. Well, they weren't dry, they were wet. And what I used was acrylic paints, just the cheapo kind, any cheapo acrylic paint. If you're going to do it on fabric, you can still use acrylic. But here we go, one more time. And if it's not working out, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm running out of time, and I want to get my video up for the 31 day before midnight. So that I'm holding it pretty firmly here. I tried to rush it, I melted it, but that's just going to add more character and stuff. I'm planning on going purple, green, green. So let's go with the purple down the middle first. And I think the last couple times I did too much paint. Maybe this time less paint. We'll see. And you're probably going to have the same thing yourself. You want to do your own screen printing, and what's great about this is that you can design your own logo. You can do whatever design. It can be abstract, it can be realistic, it can be anything, and it's not going to look perfect. It's just going to have, if you have a white background, your lines that you painted in are going to be white, and you're going to see the paint. If you have a black background, your lines are going to be black, and then you'll have the contrast of the paint. So you can see I put a fair amount on here, not a whole totally a lot, because like I said, the last couple times I tried to do this, it was too much paint and I didn't have any lines left. So trying to push that paint in there and not get it pushed through on the lines. Here we go. Trying one more time. I'm going to get that like that. So I don't want to lift my hand up, but I do want to go for the green paint next. And I still have purple on there on one side. So let's try it this way. Crossing fingers. This is, like I said, my third attempt. I just didn't seem to get the technique down right. Didn't have that much trouble with it when I was doing it with the sister. But this time, I don't know what I was doing wrong. Too much paint, not enough paint. The one thing that you do want to do is get this cleaned off right away. If you don't go and wash out your organza or your sheer curtain, your cheap old sheer curtain that you can get at the yard sale, thrift store, maybe even an old one out of your closet, if you don't get the acrylic paint washed out of it, then your thing's going to be dried up and ruined. Try a little more paint up here. Try pushing it through, keeping it in one direction, pushing it through the material. I probably won't have much of a problem where there are no lines. Go like that. Keeping fingers crossed. I want a little more green up here. Trying to the purple in the middle and some green on the outside. Oh, see? Alright, that should do it. Let's lift it up. Fingers crossed. Go check out Donna Downey. Great artist. Mixed media in the fabric right now. Yay, I got some white lines. My birdie's there. My birdie's there. My leaves are there. I might have to go back in and do a little touch up with some more painting, but you get the idea. See, there's the leaves. I want to go get that washed out. Why I'm having so much trouble with this tonight, I don't know. But you can just barely make out the bird outline there. And there's the branches and the leaves. It's not a perfect science. You'll probably have to experiment with it just like I did. But like I said, the beauty of it is you get to make the design and do whatever you want. If you want to trace something that's already made, a simple form or image, go for it. If you have a logo, your son's team or whatever, do your own. Try. Have fun. Play. That's what I say. Play. Might have to get that muddy. But anyway, day 12, sharing a little tip, a little technique. It's not that hard. And have fun. Thanks. Thanks for joining me. And thank you for the kind comments. Take care.